Good morning. How about a walkthrough update real quick? It's been a while since I did one of these. You're looking at the bedroom closet doorway. At some point soon, I'm going to have a little wooden deck built out here that I can sheet with hardwood and build onto the closet for the master. Now, if you saw the other video, you already got a glimpse of this. We are straight studs everywhere except for the garage. There's no drywall, including the ceiling. So this is my frame in for my master bath, which doesn't have a door yet. We'll get there. I'm a little disappointed. I went ahead and pulled out the dividing walls that I have between the master and laundry. This is the master and laundry space, that interlocking L pattern that my designer made. But this gives you a nice little look at the repairs I did from underneath, which, had I known I was going to pull this subfloor, I would have done it first. You can see these three boards right here. I had to cut a foot off of them to bring in the rim joist and seal plate that I replaced from here and then up. I think it's like 13 feet. It follows up the wall. So, kind of a little stressed and freaked out about the span calculations based on this lumber for tile flooring. I think we're just going to go for a shotgun approach on this. This one was just barely in spec and probably would have been fine if that was Southern Yellow Pine, but I'm not sure that it is, or I think it is, but I'm just not sure. What worries me about that though is that I've cut the ends and scabbed on an extension, which I'm sure this is perfectly acceptable for hardwoods. I'm just not sure about the ceramic tile. So we're going today. We're going to buy some new joists, high grade joists to run this whole thing out, and I'm going to lay that on this side of all these joists, and I'll probably scab in the little missing piece and sandwich it together with the other one that's sitting here, just because I can. Keep me from having a fork looking edge down there. It'll look like it's 3 strong for a ways. That'll take care of this one, and then which I still got to cut the rest of the outer edge of boards back, but whatever. I'll have some joists I can run underneath this wall, which that's something I was greatly concerned about too. And then we'll sheet it with new plywood. And this one should be good and ready for a plumbing rough in. Alright, we'll just look around the rest of the house for a second. Like I said, no drywall at all. Some walls are missing. I don't even think I've talked about this land beam, which went way smoother than the garage. I swear, we had that thing up here and hung in just a few hours. I managed to get a half-day rental on those lifts. Came back and put in a triple supported bearing on the 6-inch stud. This will be our kitchen dining room at some point. The rest of the house, obviously we gutted the HVAC out. This will be our little narrow half bath, and we're gonna try to leave a little space for a closet back there. Won't be much, but something. All right, back over here. This was a hall closet where you see that floor transition. I'm going to push that wall back just enough to put HVAC here. HVAC's going to get this corner, and that's going to be his little area. At the end of the hall, these 2x4s that are standing up, this was the end of the hall and the start of the old master bath. We're going to make a closet here. We'll end up coming back 2 feet and across, and I'll have a 2-foot by whatever this is, a little over 3 foot wide closet for the hot water heater and probably low voltage wiring. Okay, so the one that disappoints me. So if you remember, if you've seen some of the other videos, this was a master bath. We had a toilet there and a shower there. Now we're going to put a doorway there. We're going to wall this up, leave a doorway here, so this second bedroom has a direct access door to the bathroom. I have never seen the hodgepodge of patchings. Focus. Like what we've got going on here. These two actually have 3 and then 4 laid onto it, and then we got a 2x6 and a 2x4. That one's also 2x4. That's a notched out 2x6. It's a mess, and then a scrap 2x4 there. All this stuff is rotten. I think probably talked about that already. Top of it's rotten, and this one's sunk down about an inch. Now, what this brought into consideration was the pillar there and the pillar just before that hole, and my LVL point load, which comes straight down and sits on top of this double girder of rim joist that spans from this center block to that center block at 10 feet. So, really nice guy was wanting to help with load calculations for the entire house, and I actually kind of want to do that because maybe then I could fix some stuff after the fact. But for now, to get things going, what I got in my head is a new CMU stack directly under that point load coming all the way down. I haven't measured it exactly, but I'm hoping I can lay that at 5 feet, because I'd love to split this 10 feet in half. Put me a 5 feet stack on the center there, and it'd be center of that wall, but we'll see. Either way, I'm going to put me a new stack here, and I don't know what that involves. We'll figure it out as we go. I'm guessing some type of poured slab footing, and then just stack center blocks up and shim the difference. But what that would let me do is, at the center of this center block stack, I'm going to cut this, which is actually onto the next 10 foot long board, but I'm going to cut it back to center because there's a little bit of rot right there, and obviously these guys are done. And then we'll replace that from here all the way to my new stack, because it's hard to see, but that's actually good wood there. Rotten and nasty here, but that's good. So a new load here, I won't have to replace the whole board to the next center block. I can just do from here to here. And the idea being that that will also give me a smaller box, the box that is my bathroom, and hopefully it's enough support. And all of these joists are coming out, and I'm gonna put in the stronger Southern Yellow Pine. So that's my plan, and that's where we're at on it. It's several weeks past where I thought I would be at this point, but I think if I can get a hold of my plumber, I've been talking to him this week, he's going to try to work me in. I'm going to get him to pull the cast iron and the gas lines and the water lines that are on this end, and then hopefully by Monday 8 a.m. I'll have this flooring ready for his rough-in, sheeted, completely sheeted, and he can just have this side of the house. She's gonna pull that cast, and I mean, he can have it. I'll be done with it then. So we'll see how it goes.